Hi guys, so this is just a little video just to let you know how to do a scratch test. So once you've booked your appointment and you've paid your deposit, you'll then receive in the post some pre and post care advice, as well as all the equipment to do yourself a scratch test, just to make sure that you don't have any allergies to the pigment or the
You'll also find instructions on how to do the scratch test inside the leaflet as well as this video.
So the first thing you do when your kit arrives is you take your alcohol wipe and you cleanse the area that you're going to be putting your little scratch on. So that will be the inner elbows on both sides, left and right. So get your wipe. And then the other side. Now you don't need to wear gloves for this. I'm just wearing gloves because my nails need doing and it's locked down. So I have got gloves on for that purpose, but you can just make sure your hands are clean before you do the scratch test. So once you've cleansed the area, you're going to put a very small little mark on your arm. So you can just go to the inner elbow and you just make sure that you've applied the tiniest amount of pressure with the pin and then drag back. You can just see a very slight white little mark appeared there. That's all there needs to be. It doesn't need to draw blood. It doesn't need to bleed or even go pink really. It just has to have that little white mark, and that is enough for the pigment to go into the skin. When we're doing permanent makeup, we're only extremely light on the skin, so this really will mimic it. So just find the little white line. And if you can't find it, just spread it across. Perfect. Now you'll also have some plasters in your pack, so at this point you might want to just pop a little plaster over the top of that pigment so that it doesn't spread everywhere. And then you do exactly the same on the other arm. Just a very light scratch, barely even drawing blood. Sorry, not drawing blood. And a little bit of anaesthetic on there. The anaesthetic's just see-through, so you'll not see that going on. And again, just spread it across just in case you can't quite find the line. And pop a plaster on that side as well if you like. And that is your scratch test done. So you're now just looking out for any redness, any lumps or bumps or itching in the area. Now, if this does happen, it's important that you don't have the treatment. It really isn't going to be nice if you have an allergic reaction to this pigment. So if you do find that happens, it's very important to let us know and we can cancel the appointment and also give the deposit back. Reactions are extremely rare. I've only in the whole time of doing permanent makeup had a handful of clients that have reacted to the scratch test. Obviously we've not actually done the brows, so it's very, very rare, but it's really important to do this test anyway, just to doubly check that everything's fine before we go ahead with the treatment. Yeah, and if everything's fine and you don't have a reaction and the scratch test went fine, then you don't need to let us know. You'll have a form to sign on the day of the treatment to say that you've done the scratch test and all was fine, and that will be great. So I will look forward to seeing you for your appointment.